Science holds a position of great respect in our world. We look to science for answers, and we rely on its findings to guide our decisions. This esteemed status is earned as science has consistently delivered, solving problems and advancing our understanding. However, this trust should not be blind. We must remember that science is a human endeavor, subject to our limitations and biases. Science's authority stems from its ability to provide logical explanations and offer a framework to understand the world around us. This framework is built on observation, experimentation, and rigorous testing, and is constantly refined as new discoveries emerge. This self-correcting nature sets science apart. It is a continuous quest for knowledge. Despite its privileged status, science is not without its critics. Some argue that it is too dominant, overshadowing other ways of knowing, while others point to instances where science has been misused. This criticism highlights the need for ongoing dialogue to ensure that science serves humanity responsibly. Open discussion and critical thinking are vital. Science has a remarkable track record of solving real-world problems. From eradicating diseases to developing life-saving technologies, its impact is undeniable. Consider the eradication of smallpox, a devastating disease that plagued humanity for centuries. Thanks to scientific research and a global vaccination campaign, it was completely eliminated. This stands as a testament to the power of science. Another example is the development of antibiotics, wonder drugs that have revolutionized medicine and saved countless lives by effectively treating bacterial infections. Before their discovery, even minor infections could be deadly. The development of antibiotics is a testament to the power of scientific inquiry and demonstrates the tangible benefits it brings to humanity. Beyond healthcare, science has driven progress in countless fields, from agriculture to transportation. Its influence is pervasive, increasing food production and making travel faster and more efficient. These innovations have improved living standards globally, connecting people and ideas across continents. The success stories of science are too numerous to list, serving as a powerful reminder of its potential. Science empowers us to overcome challenges and create a better future, providing the tools to address pressing global issues such as climate change, food security, and disease prevention. One reason we can trust science is its rigorous methodology. The scientific method, though not a rigid set of rules, provides a framework for investigation. It emphasizes objectivity and reproducibility, meaning that scientific findings are constantly being tested and verified. The process begins with observation. Scientists observe a phenomenon or identify a problem. They then formulate a hypothesis, a testable explanation. To test this hypothesis, they design and conduct experiments, ensuring they are carefully controlled to produce reliable and accurate results. The results of these experiments are then analyzed, with scientists looking for patterns and relationships in the data. If the data supports the hypothesis, it gains credibility. If not, the hypothesis may need to be revised or discarded. The findings are then shared with the scientific community through peer review, allowing other scientists to scrutinize the research, check the methodology, and verify the conclusions. This scrutiny helps to ensure the quality and validity of scientific knowledge. The scientific method is a continuous cycle of questioning, testing, and refining our understanding. Science relies on empirical evidence, meaning that scientific claims are based on observations of the natural world, made through our senses or with the aid of instruments. This reliance on evidence distinguishes science from other belief systems. Empirical evidence can be quantitative, involving measurements and statistics, or qualitative, based on descriptions and observations. Regardless of its form, empirical evidence must be objective, not influenced by personal beliefs or biases. The use of empirical evidence allows for scientific claims to be tested and verified. If a claim is based on evidence, others should be able to observe and confirm it. This transparency and verifiability are essential for building trust in science. However, it is important to note that scientific knowledge is always evolving. New evidence can emerge that challenges existing theories, a normal part of the scientific process. This does not mean that science is unreliable, rather, it highlights the dynamic nature of scientific inquiry. Technological advancements, a double-edged sword. One of the most tangible benefits of science is technological advancement. Scientific discoveries often lead to new technologies. These technologies can have a profound impact on our lives. They can improve healthcare, communication, transportation, and countless other aspects of society. For example, consider the internet. This transformative technology has revolutionized the way we live, work, and interact. It has connected people across continents. It has made information more accessible than ever before. The internet is a testament to the power of science to drive innovation. However, technological advancements can also have unintended consequences. The same technologies that bring us benefits can also pose risks. For example, the internet has also facilitated the spread of misinformation. It has created new forms of surveillance and control. This duality highlights the importance of ethical considerations in science. We must carefully consider the potential consequences of our discoveries. We need to ensure that technology is used for the benefit of humanity. This requires ongoing dialogue and collaboration between scientists, policymakers, and the public. As science advances, it often raises ethical concerns. New technologies and discoveries can present us with complex moral dilemmas. We need to grapple with the potential consequences of our actions. This requires careful consideration of our values and principles. One area where ethical concerns are particularly salient is in the field of bioethics. Advances in genetic engineering, for example, raise profound questions about the nature of life and our role in shaping it. We need to establish ethical guidelines for the use of these powerful technologies. Another area of concern is the use of artificial intelligence, or AI. As AI systems become more sophisticated, we need to ensure that they are developed and deployed responsibly. We need to consider the potential impact of AI on employment, privacy, and security. Addressing these ethical challenges requires a multifaceted approach. We need to foster open and honest dialogue among scientists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public. We need to develop robust ethical frameworks to guide scientific research and innovation. And we need to promote a culture of responsibility and accountability within the scientific community. While science has the potential to benefit all of humanity, the reality is that its benefits are often unequally distributed. Issues of inequality and accessibility persist in many areas of science. We need to address these disparities to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to participate in and benefit from scientific progress. One aspect of this issue is the lack of diversity in STEM fields. Women and underrepresented minorities are often underrepresented in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This lack of diversity can limit creativity and innovation. Another aspect is the unequal access to scientific education and resources. In many parts of the world, access to quality education is limited. This can prevent individuals from pursuing careers in science. We need to work to improve access to education and resources globally. Addressing inequality and accessibility in science is not just a matter of fairness. It is also essential for maximizing the potential of science to solve global challenges. By creating a more inclusive and equitable scientific community, we can harness the talents and perspectives of a wider range of individuals. While science is a powerful tool for understanding the world, it is important to recognize its limitations. Science cannot answer every question. There are some questions that lie beyond the scope of scientific inquiry. We should not expect science to provide definitive answers to questions of meaning, purpose, or morality. For example, science can tell us about the origins of the universe. It can explain the mechanisms of evolution, but it cannot tell us why the universe exists or what the meaning of life is. These are philosophical questions that require different modes of inquiry. Furthermore, scientific knowledge is always provisional. What we know today may be revised or overturned by new discoveries tomorrow. This is not a weakness of science, but rather a reflection of its dynamic and evolving nature. We should be open to the possibility that our current understanding of the world is incomplete. Recognizing the limits of science does not diminish its value. On the contrary, it helps us to appreciate its strengths and to use it appropriately. Science is a powerful tool for understanding the natural world, but it is not the only tool. We need to complement scientific inquiry with other ways of knowing, such as philosophy, art, and religion. In conclusion, the question of whether we can trust science is complex. Science has a remarkable track record of success. It has given us countless benefits. However, it is not without its limitations and potential downsides. We need to approach science with a critical yet appreciative eye. Blind faith in science is unwise. We should not accept scientific claims uncritically. We should demand evidence and be willing to question assumptions. At the same time, we should not be dismissive of science or its achievements. Science remains our best tool for understanding the natural world and solving many of the challenges we face. The key is to find a balanced approach. We need to be aware of both the strengths and limitations of science. We need to be critical consumers of scientific information. We need to engage in open and honest dialogue about the ethical implications of scientific advancements.